Y2K is a 2024 sci-fi horror comedy film directed by SNL alum Kyle Mooney and stars Rachel Zegler, Julian Dennison, and Jaden Martell. And it tells the story of two friends who decide to go out on New Year's Eve to a party to celebrate the new year, and all hell breaks loose when any electronic device with a processing chip in it comes alive, assembles themselves like Transformers, and causes mayhem and the apocalypse. Is bringing the apocalypse down to Earth and was trying to convert humans into robots, I guess. So it's like the Borg. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go right into this. This movie is just blah. It's kind of garbage in a sense. I want to say it's like one of the worst films because I waited a long time to see it. I heard people had not great things to say about it, but I didn't really hear that many negative things. So I decided to watch it because it was available to stream. I'm watching it and it had elements of interesting, like it's got my attention a little bit because it had moments of, oh, remember this, remember AOL, like it brought back memories of me being younger, in the 90s and 2000s. So there was that element in there. It doesn't do it exactly well. Like some of the songs they use are earlier, I feel like, than 1999. Some are later, like there's the thong song they're using this, and that didn't come out yet at all. In 1999, that song wasn't out. It was recorded, but it wasn't out. That's another thing. I don't know. I feel like the main character was supposed to be Jaden, but it's not. And he's on the computer when the movie opens. We see AOL, which is also another thing where it goes way too fast. It took a very long time to log in, unless he had DSL line or whatever. He wasn't getting online that fast. And he got in and he's messaging his friend and his friend's responding right away, and he's watching videos, and all these things cannot be done that fast back then. I'm sorry, people. Unless you had a DSL line or a T1 line, I think it was, you were not able to do that. So whatever. I was like, okay, whatever. I could get through that. He's making a CD mix. See, that's an element that they should have used more involved in it. Like he made a Y2K mix he puts on later on. It could have shown that he was using Napster, things like this, and that he was somewhat savvy with computers himself. Instead, Rachel Zegler is the one that's great with computers, and that's how he knows her because they were in a class together. But the thing is with Rachel Zegler, she's the popular girl in school, and there's just nothing there. Like, I have nothing against Rachel Zegler. I know a lot of people dislike her for the comments she made about, Snow White, weird, and all that. I really don't care. What I do is I don't watch things I typically have disdain for or an actor I don't want to see. So I just avoid it. I don't give it attention. With this, the reason why I'm watching, like I said, it was available. I was bored. I turned it on, and I really don't care about Rachel Zegler or her comments that she made because I just don't plan on seeing Snow White. This is actually the first thing I ever saw her in. And to be honest, I don't see what's so fantastic about her. I hear she was in the Hunger Games and in the West Side Story. Didn't see either of those. Why do I need to see the remake of West Side Story? I don't need to see it, but whatever. So I don't know. She's just a mediocre actress, in my opinion. That's the thing with the film. It's mediocre, and it makes everything, the premise, and then just copycat of everything. It's like Transformers, like I said, the Borg, or Independence Day 2. They even make a reference to how it's a copy of that. It's just kind of like, because all these devices that are now being assembled, and Maximum Overdrive, because everything's coming to life. But whatever. It's just not worth the time to watch, literally. And it's pretty bad because the story has potential. This idea of a Y2K apocalypse, that has potential. But there's no chemistry really between Jaden and Rachel Zegler. It's not funny. It's supposed to be a comedy, and it's really not funny at all. I think I chuckled twice throughout the entire thing. Rachel Zegler, who's supposed to be the prominent, smart, charismatic girl, is not. I found myself being more interested in the Fred Durst might be lesbian girl, which is bisexual. She doesn't know what she is. I found myself being more interested in her character and the other stoner guy than anybody else in this entire film. So that's it. I'm gonna give this movie 1 out of 5 stars. Don't bother watching it. It's not worth your time. If you saw Y2K, let me know in the comment section down below what you thought about this film. Hit that like button if you like this video. Subscribe if you're new here, and I will talk to you guys next time. Peace.